everybody, it's Kathy with Plan Happy With Me, and if this is your first visit here, I want to say a great big welcome. And if you're a repeat planner friend, today we're working in my reading journal for the month of February. I am way behind, so let's get started. We are going to be working for the month of February. I have this window with the little pink flowers in it and this kitty. I loved it for this month. I'm actually not going to put stickers behind the window as I have done in previous months. This here, and the window is not going to open. I tried cutting it and making it. Yeah, that was a disaster. So luckily there was two. So what I did is I drew the size on the paper. Let me show you. I thought I kept it out. Well, maybe I didn't. Oh, here it is. This is from Joournal. If it's still available, I'll try to link it below. It comes with paper and then windows and doors and a few PET stickers. It comes in a lot of colors. If it's still available, I'll make sure to put it on there for you. And so what I'm going to do is this shape is a little big. So I want to cut a little inside that line, just a hair bit, because the pencil line is actually bigger than the shape, and the shape, I don't want to have to cut it around. I want it to fit inside. So I'm really hoping just by trimming a little bit inside the line that it should line up really good. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with that piece yet, but there you go. So then this will sit on the back of the window. And it's pretty good. It's got a little bubble there, but I think I can make that work. So I'm going to use my glue pen, and then my glue. Well, I guess this is really more like a pen, and this is kind of like a stick. I don't want to use the pen in this bigger area because it's really for detail, and I'm just going to glue this on to the paper, so I don't need a lot of glue. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be sitting on a page, so we're just gonna use the glue, not pen, not stick. And we're gonna put this on here, and I want the kitty's tail to hang over like he's sitting on the ledge in the window. There we go. Perfect and easy peasy. I was gonna do something else, and I thought, you know, just making it too hard on yourself. So that is our first little prep. And then I have to say, I really wanted to use the iron fence. And yes, there's thornies on here, but it could look spooky or scary and the wrong time of year. But as I was going through my stickers, my PET things, I found this, which matches perfectly. So I'm going to use these to dress up the fence. Oh, can't see it, can you? Sorry about that. So I'm going to use these stickers to dress up the fence and hopefully take away that spooky, scary feeling. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put the window on the page. And so we're going to do this. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to do washi first. And I need to have something behind it that's color. I usually use my green cutting mat. So we'll just pull that. Oh, I made the table wiggle. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so now I'm going to put washi on here. And I think I really like this one, but I don't know if I have enough. So we're going to see. This is going to be really, really close. Yeah. Oh, I might just have enough. I'll have to glue the end on which I have done many times because it has paper on the back of it, so it's not going to glue, but it is just enough. So we are going to go ahead and put some glue on the back of that. We'll take out that glue pen stick thing, and that's going to be just fine. So we'll just put some here, make sure we get the end, and just push it down. There we go. All done, all set, all through. I really, really like these. I actually buy them from Joournal. Very good price on Joournal. Okay, so now let me cut this off. And we can get started. I want to put another washi on there. Now, so that we're clear how I use this, this is really just like the title page. This is my calendar, which is what I really use for my reading journal. And then the pages after are the review pages of the books that I listened to or read. So we're going to add another one here. I think I'm going to save that one. I think we'll use this one here, right next to that. It does have a white space between because that's the washi tape that does that. You know what? Maybe we'll put that solid color in the middle, and we'll see if we like it. Okay. Sometimes I really like a solid, and other times boring. And in this case, the solid could fit in between these two really nice. So let's just see. I got it torn here. I didn't start it very good. Let's just see if we like that one in the middle. Kind of, but we lose the tops of the bows, so I'm thinking no. And I need to have room for the window. Let's see how that works. I like a little more decoration on this side because there's not a whole lot. So we're going to put our window here, which I can absolutely live with. Then we're going to write the word February, which is long. And I don't know if I can write it small with this pen. But I really like that third one on there. And then we're going to put the fence all the way across. So I think we'll put the window up as far as we can. I feel like my washi is on here crooked, because the window wants to go in a different pattern. What did I do with my tweezers? Here we go. And we'll just pull this off and make it go in the right dot, the correct dot. And that way we can put the window. I want to overlap the flowers a little bit. Put the window, and then, why does that still look crooked? Okay, that works really good. Okay, so now I'm going to use my ATG gun and put tape on this so that I can put it in my book. The paper is not going to have transfer issues. But I'm sure that the window itself probably had an adhesive on the back. I can't remember from the last one. So we're just going to do that. And it looks really good. Really, really good. I love it. So I was going to really focus on the green in this, the ivy in the back. And then I thought, well, it is Valentine's month, so maybe focusing a little bit more on the pink would be better. Okay, so now I want to put the fence across the bottom. So realistically, do we want to put the flowers on the front of the fence or behind the fence? I don't really think it matters, honestly. Let's see if we lift these up. Okay, well that wasn't very friendly to work with. If we lift these up and put the flowers behind, do we like the, no, I like the flowers in front because we're hiding most of the thorns that way. Okay, so then I think what we are going to do, I really need to write the word February. So I'm going to practice that for a minute with my Tombow pen. Make sure I like this color. This is color 817. It is part of the tropical set. So let's see how small I can write the word February. Yeah, I already don't like that. Okay, so let's do this. I don't know if I can get that to fit in there. Oops, that's supposed to be an A. F-E-B-R-U, no. R-U, U, A, R, Y. I love the way those two colors present. Okay, that's good. Oh, Kathy. That's going to be really tight fit. Really tight fit. Okay, let's see if I can make it any smaller. It's really hard with these Tombows to write small. E, B. Okay, we're just going to go for it and hopefully it fits. Okay, here we go. F, E, B, R, U, A, R. Now it's too small. Urgh. That's okay. We'll find a flower or something to put there. That works. I don't like the F and the B. It's too small, but I can't fix that. So there we go. And so now we're going to put the fence. So I have one long piece, and I'm wondering now if I really could use my small piece, because I moved this so far in. Could I get that to fit in there? I think I need the long piece. Okay, a little interruption. I apologize. This is really bugging me. It's a little too small. I could have made that bigger and then it would have fit. I should learn to write backwards, right? Okay, so we're going to see if we can lift this piece because it was just barely put on there. And I really think I just want the long one. Oh, it's tearing. Just not a good resolution here. Okay, come on, be nice. I'm not worried about the book getting torn. I'm more worried about salvaging the sticker, but I think that will be fine. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this on here. I was thinking, I think since I want to put it over the seam, I think one piece is better. If I don't like the way it's going, I can make a little slit down the center of the page and it'll give it a little more give. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do that little slitty thing because it's not actually laying in that slit. I didn't give it enough give. We'll go ahead and trim this right along the pink. I don't think I want it to go over the pink. Didn't think about that. Let me leave that there for a minute and see. Let's see if this is gonna stay. It is a little not quite on the bottom, but I think that'll be okay. We can always put some flowers down there if we don't like it. So how I use my reading journal is deco, template, name tag. Over here is where I post the books I read as I read them. So just to show you January's, I started with The Chemist, went to Metal Slinger, then I read Addie LaRue, then I read When the Moon Hatched, and then I started a new book called Being Henry, and I didn't finish it, so it didn't go into the January reviews. So we're gonna just kind of see if we can get this. I think I'm gonna stop it here. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then we're gonna put flowers over it to kind of dress it up and make it look just maybe not so dark and gloomy. Okay, I'm just gonna make a little slit here in this tape to see if I can get it to lay a little flatter. Okay, and then the other thing I'm going to do is with this same pen, I wanted to number the days of the week. So let's get my black pen, which was right here. And let's see, 31 was a Sunday. The first was a Sunday. So I'm going to go ahead and put them over here. I can change this into 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, so once I get this done, we're very close to being finished, believe it or not. This is a just really quick layout, just something that I want to track how many days I'm reading and how long it takes me to read the book. Sometimes I can't get into the book, but I don't like to not finish it unless it's really can't get into it. So, because sometimes they have a twist and you're like, oh, I didn't see that come in. That makes it a good book now. That makes total sense why the front was the way it was. So, and then we're just going to take the Tombow in the same color and highlight the dates. I like it because the Tombow is just about the right size brush. You don't really have to go over it a lot. And it just kind of gives you that finished polish. Bring that other color to the other side. Look. And that's that. Okay, so now we're going to decorate the fence. And the top, I'm going to put this washi on. I'm wondering if I should pull my script washi. All right, let's decorate this fence. I was going to put this. Okay, I'll wait on these two. Let's decorate the fence. I was going to put something under here, but we'll just, yeah. Okay, so let's do some fence decorating. Okay, so let's put this one here. I'm going to put it here because this is kind of like a gate. I know the proportions are kind of large here. Let's see. Let's try this small one and we'll just cut it. Okay, on a fence, flowers go up, down, all over crazy like, right? So we're just going to cut it. There we go. Then we can actually put this one across. Oh, we can do it across the top. Sorry about that noise. That is my grandchild outside playing. Okay, and I have 2 pages of this. So this one is smallish. Let's take this one, and then we have that one. Let's see, can we just get this, right up that post? I think that's perfect. Oh, I bent it. Okay, there we go. And then we need a little bit more here. And I think I'm going to take another one of these little ones, cut it, and then we are going to put it along the fence and along the fence, and then there is some singles here. Where did I see them? Right here. That we can put along the top, like maybe here. And let's put this one here. We need a couple more on the top. So let's get this one and cut it. And that way we can have a few more for the top. Okay, so let's go here. Let's put this one in the middle. And then this one, I think we're going to put it down on the end. Then I think I want a little one to go here. Let's see what we got. Oh, look right here. This will be perfect. Yes. Yes. Okay. So that dressed up our fence at the bottom. We have our February. I still think we need something under here. I might have to think about that before I come up with a plan. I think a iron bar underlining that would be good. I don't really see anything else in the flower department. And I could maybe put 2 of these end to end. Let's just see if we can do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut off that little bit of extra there, because I don't want that in my end to end project. Okay, and then I'm going to cut these 2 apart. And then I'm going to separate these, and I'm going to separate the bottom also, cut that off. Okay, now that wasn't a very good cut. Okay, so then I am going to, I see a problem, but we'll see how we can fix that, if we can. So if I put these together like that, I have an iron bar, right? I just don't know about this little cross piece here. So what do we think it looks like under the February? Okay, I like it. We're gonna do that. There we go. And maybe we can find another flower to hang on that. Okay. Yep, that'll work. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna take this piece here, which came as part of the paper, pull this off, and and I didn't draw my lines. No wonder I'm getting done so fast. I'm gonna take this is technically not a micron, but it is the same thing, and this is an 05. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna draw the lines in my calendar. I do need pencil first because I actually had to redo this 3 times before I got it right. So I couldn't do that if I used a pen first. Okay, well I am supposed to be working today, but my students are testing, and so my alarms are going off like crazy. I thought I turned them off, and I guess I missed a few. So we're going to go ahead and finish drawing these lines. I cannot do it without a ruler. There's somebody out there, I forget, who likes the line more natural. She draws a fairly good line. So if I could draw the line like she does, I could see doing it without a ruler, but I cannot. The perfectionist in me says, no, get a ruler. So I am using a ruler, and I should have done the Tombow marker after I drew these lines, but it is what it is now, and it will still look okay. So I'm really happy with this whole design layout. Some people, my daughter included, really get into their reading journal, which I wish I could do more like she does, but I just don't have it in me. I like what I do, and I'm happy with how it turns out. So I don't need all the pages that she does. All right, now we can put this on here, and there we go. And that might be all we do today. Oh, erase. I want to show you. Oh, no, that's not all we do. We still have to do the down. Okay. I am struggling with videos for this book, and I'm going to tell you why. Well, we're going to have an extra box down here, but that's okay. The videos I make for this book have not turned out very well, and I notice a lot of people who do reading journal layouts, they do voiceover because these videos can be very long. So I have not done a voiceover video ever. I tried once, it was awful. So I'm not exactly sure if I can do a voiceover. I may try to do something that is shorter and just like put you on hold and then come back, because that way you can see how I process it, but then you can see how it's finished. So I'm not sure how I'm going to proceed with that. But now, oh, look what I just did. My very last one. That's okay. I'll figure out how to fix it. But you can see here that the eraser gets all the pencil lines off, and it doesn't hurt the project at all. And so I just erase the lines. That's the only thing about erasing the lines, is that if you have a problem, you can't, if you change it mid-erase, you can't fix it. I think, normally I would just use my Uniball pen, but it hasn't been fully, you know what, we'll try it, and if it doesn't really make me happy, then I'll just do whiteout over it, or I'll put a sticker there. Okay, so that, yeah, see, it's not really going all the way through, and I'm wondering if that's one I have is sort of empty. This one might be better. This one might be better. Okay, if you notice, I am doing little bitty dots. Part of that is when you start rolling it back and forth, it does not like to be rolled. And so, hold please. Okay, well, hopefully he's done barking. So this is my title page. This is my calendar for the month of February, and I already have 2 books under my belt. I'm excited about it. I thought I'd be lucky to read 3 books a month, and last month I read 4, and one of them was really long. I shouldn't say read. I am not reading with my eyeballs. I am listening on either Libby or Audible for a book. And the main reason is I do it while I commute. Okay, so this looks pretty good. I think I'm really happy with it. If you like this video, consider hitting like, subscribe, maybe even share, and I'll see you in the next video. You guys have a fantastic day. Bye.